present to you Mr. Gregory Collier.
Thank you for the great introduction. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was blessed to be able to work in New York City and on Wall Street because of my education. But education wasn't always a focus for me. So all of you good students, keep up the good work. Continue working hard. Be confident, but don't ever get arrogant. To all of you students who are not that good, the average students, the poor students, it's time to step up your game. It's time to move things to the next level. It's time to become good students if you're not one already. Don't ever rest on your laurels, good students. I was able to make a transition from being a poor student to a good student. When I was from kindergarten through 8th grade, I consistently ranked in the bottom 3 or 4 of the students in my class. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. And I just sit in class and I used to say, wow, I wish I was smart like James, Bernard, Derek, Eric, Leah, Nicole, and Shanita. And there's a myth out there. There's a myth that smart people don't have to study. I'm telling you, not only do smart people have to study, but it's dumb not to study. So, top students in my class, they did have a high innate level of intelligence. However, it was not their intelligence that caused them to be better students than me. It was the fact that they actually studied. They're actually focusing on their education. They had a plan. They're preparing for the future. I was at home watching TV, playing, doing everything other than picking up books and studying. So that's why I was a poor student. It was once I realized that I had to actually study, that I had to actually work hard, that I transitioned into being a good student. If you think of a good actor, they're not good actors because they're just naturally good at acting. Good actors are good actors because they practice their craft over and over again. And finally, when they get that big role in a play or in a movie, they're able to perform at a high level. If you think of a professional athlete, a good professional athlete, it's not just their athletic talent that took them to the professional league. In fact, they practice over and over again and they perfect their skill set. The same thing is true with your mind. You must continue to develop your mind constantly, over and over again. For the rest of your life, you need to continue to develop your mind to achieve at higher levels. And all of you are outstanding young people. You're all brilliant. Study techniques that might work for one person might not work for another person. So you have to find what works for you. Someone who drops out of high school, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, is approximately 3 times more likely to be unemployed than someone with a college degree. Someone who graduates from high school but does not go to college is more than twice as likely to be unemployed as someone with a college degree. So this is one of the reasons why education is so important. Part of what allowed me to make the transition from being a poor student to a good student is I stopped hanging around the wrong people. I looked at who all my best friends were. In junior high and early in high school, overwhelmingly, they were not doing the right things. I thought that the highest level achievement some of them would actually achieve in their life is getting out of jail early for good behavior. I was fortunate enough to take an executive education course at the University of Oxford in Oxford, England. And these were very experienced people taking this course. There was the CEO of one of the largest banks in India was sitting behind me. A partner at a Scandinavian private equity firm was sitting to my right. Private equity is the field that presidential candidate Mitt Romney participated in. Private equity is partners who get together, and what they do is they invest in startup companies or companies that are struggling, and they attempt to make those companies profitable so they can sell their stake in that company for a profit. Well, we had a guest speaker come to speak. His name is Stuart Hay. Stuart Hay is a partner in the private equity firm of the SL Capital Partners. And he said six words I don't ever want you to forget. I want you to remember this. You get home, write it down. Don't ever forget these words. And Stuart Hay knew he was speaking to experienced professionals, but he felt it was so important to say these words that he made sure he emphasized his point. Stuart Hay said, "You are the company you keep. You are the company you keep. You are the company you keep." If you're hanging around with the wrong people, they're going to drag you down. If you're hanging around with losers like nothing more than to make other people losers also. Winners help other people win. Winners focus on doing the right things. Winners have a positive mental attitude. Winners help uplift their community. They give back to the community by helping others. They help uplift their friends, their business colleagues. That's what winners do. So you're going to have to make a decision as to whether you want to win or you want to lose. As we move on to junior high school, there are going to be a lot of popular people. And there's nothing wrong with being popular. It's great to be popular. But many of the popular people are not going to be doing the right thing. Many of the popular people are not going to keep God first. They're not going to give back to the community by helping others. They're not going to have a plan for the future. They're not going to be prepared for the future. Because of that, they're not going to have a good future. And many of them are going to try to drag other people down so that they don't have a good future also. Those are not the people you want to be around. In junior high, those are not the people you want to be around. In high school or in college. So you must choose your friends wisely. Having the wrong friends or associates can get you in a lot of trouble and cause you a lot. You are the company you keep. You control your destiny. Destiny is not determined by where we were born, whom we were born to, or how we are labeled by others. Destiny is determined by sweat and tears. Those of you who have a plan and prepare yourself for the future, you control your destiny. And those of you who don't have a plan and don't prepare yourself for the future, also control your destiny. We all control our destiny for better or for worse. But you go out into the world and you move into junior high school, on to college, remember, you are the company you keep. And you control your destiny. Class of 2013. Follow your dreams. Don't listen to non-constructive criticism. Don't live within parameters of mediocrity defined by others, and success will stare you right in the face. Go grab it. Thank you very much.